I figure I'd do a couple of quick reviews on some stuff that I got. So one of the things that we talk about in our group is to being prepared for the unknown, emergency preparedness, uh, living off the grid, becoming more self-sufficient. Okay. Hi, good morning, everybody. Mark Bazinski from Tried It For You, and I am back in my backyard. So right now, I have been doing a lot of work out in my other piece of property. But there's not much else out there I can do until I can get the builders out there and the area graded down. So I do have a lot that needs to be done, but there's not much I can do by myself. So I figure I'd do a couple of quick reviews on some stuff that I got. So one of the things that we talk about in our group is to being prepared for the unknown, emergency preparedness, uh, living off the grid, becoming more self-sufficient. Okay, but one of the ways that we can do that is by making sure we have all the tools available to us that will allow us to be self-sufficient, to be prepared for an emergency. Because what would happen if you were out in the middle of nowhere and out in the woods or wherever and you need to make a fire? Okay, and so one of the things that we need to have as humans is heat. So if we don't have heat, we can die of exposure. Bad things happen if we're exposed to the elements, especially nowadays that it's December. And for many areas of the United States, Canada, Europe, it's snow time. Okay, so it gets really cold out there. So I've been seeing these fire starters floating around on Facebook, and figured I'd give them a try. I mean, that's what we do here is we try out things for you so that you don't have to try them out or buy them and try them out to find out they are either a piece of junk or if they're worth what they say they are. So this one today is from Bigfoot-Bushcraft. Okay, and when you buy these things, it comes in a little pouch like this, and there's 30 in a pouch for about $10. Okay. Now, one of the things that they say is that they're all-weather fire starters. They're waterproof, okay, they're windproof, and they've got a 5-minute burn. All right, well, we're going to test that out. Now, one of the things that, like I said, it said was that they're waterproof. Now, I've got this one here. It's individual. I'm going to unwrap this. I took this particular one, and I took it out of the package, and I soaked it in water, okay? I put it in a tub of water and it floats. Okay, so that's a good thing. So if these things were to fall out of the tin that it comes in, okay, they're going to float to the top. So, but I wanted to really test whether or not these are really waterproof. So I weighted it down in a tub of water and I left it in there for 36 hours. Okay, so we're going to test and see if they truly are waterproof. I'll put that in here. Okay. What you take out in the wilderness, bring out with you. Don't leave your trash out there. So now the way these work is they're very fibrous. Okay, and there's a wax coating around the outer side of it. Okay, and you can feel that they are fairly kind of waxy. Now the way this is way I saw how it's supposed to work on the videos. You break these in half. You break them apart, okay? You keep turning them back and forth. And what you're trying to do, wind kicked up. What you're trying to do is break up the fibers enough so that you can get to a point where you can actually light it, all right? So we're going to break this apart, okay? You can see how the fibers are starting to release, okay? And then you turn it the other way, okay? And the idea is you want to get this thing so that the fibers are nice and fibrous. Okay, roll it around. So now remember, this is the one that I weighted down inside of water. Now I believe this is going to work because I can feel that the fibers inside of it are very dry. Okay, so there we go. Now on the packaging it says I got a 5-minute burn with this. So let's find out if we've got 5 minutes burning for this. Okay, I'm a striker. Okay, now this particular striker, handy knife. Okay, this particular striker's got magnesium on it, so it helps facilitate the striking. So my knife, Gerber knife, very good knife, very strong, made in Portland, Oregon. Okay, one of the best knives out there that you can buy. Okay, okay, so we caught it that time. Now we have to be careful of the wind because it is kind of windy out here. Gust picked up pretty good. So I'm going to say 10 seconds ago that started. So if this burns the way it's supposed to burn, okay, we should get 5 minutes total out of this. Now I want to talk about, we'll set that off to the side there. Alright, so like I said, this thing comes in a pouch like this, and for 10 bucks, their starter kit comes in here, but you also get a 10. So there's 30 of them that comes with it. As you consume these, okay, you just add to the your tin. Now it's small enough that you can keep this inside of your go bag. The container is not waterproof, okay, but if these are waterproof by themselves, then you don't need them to be waterproof. Now what I will mention is that if you pierce the wax outer edge of it, water will get inside of the fibers and it will get soaked and it will not light. Okay, the waxy coating on the outside is what actually keeps it waterproof until you break it apart. Now at this point, since you've got your plug started, okay, you can add stuff to it. Now in my go bag I keep extra cotton swabs, okay, just in case I need to get something started. This will take off very quickly, and you can see how the wind is blowing pretty good out here, and it's still going. Okay, and you can get this going pretty good. Okay, and then it's just a matter of adding to it, okay, to build your fire. Okay, the more heat that you put into your kindling, okay, the bigger your fire is going to be. Yeah, product placements. I am an affiliate for Bigfoot-Bushcraft. Okay, I do get a very small nominal fee for if you were to click on the link and go to their site and buy it. Okay, I have to disclose that. Now something else that I leave out here as well, and you may think I'm crazy, tampons. There is everything about this particular tampon, and this is all cotton, cardboard applicator, everything. The paper on the outside is cardboard as well. So this is a nice, decent, small, compact fuel source that you can add to your fire. Okay, so you can either lay the whole thing down on top of there, or you can take it apart, and then we'll just take it apart, okay, so that you can see. My wife thought I was kind of crazy when I asked her for her tampons. She doesn't use these anymore, but anyways, I won't get into that, okay? So everything that you can see, part of this is cotton, okay? So we can lay this. I don't use these, so I'm not sure how these are really supposed to work, but I guess that's the applicator. So we can get it. There we go. Okay, now what we can do is take this part of it. We can lay that right on top. Okay, now we've got some fuel. So if we needed to add more to this, we can. That way it continues to last longer. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but the plug is still active. It's still burning. Now we've got ourselves a decent little fire here, right? The cotton from the tampon there is very dense cotton, so it acts as a separate fuel source, as an additional fuel source for it, I should say. Oh, there goes that one. We're not going to try and grab those, okay? All right, so we're about 5 minutes in to this thing, okay, and we've still got ourselves a fairly decent fire. So as if you want to build this up to being bigger, okay, you need several things, okay. First, you need heat. If you want a fire, you need to have heat, okay. You also need to have oxygen, okay. Without oxygen, you're not going to get any fire out of this, okay. Well, there goes the wind. Now what you can see is it's just the plug is still burning away. Move this out of the way. And you need fuel, okay. So like I said, you need oxygen, you need heat, and you need fuel to have a fire. If you take any one of those out of your equation, it's gone. Your fire is gone, okay. So again, bushcraft fire plugs, okay. Bigfoot-Bushcraft, okay. Fire plugs. These are fairly decent little fire plugs. That original piece is still burning. It's still providing us with a heat source for the cotton that's on this on top of it. It's working pretty good, I think. I mean, these are fairly decent little plugs, and if they're waterproof, even better, because if you're out camping or backpacking, you're out on the river kayaking or something, okay, and you lose your bag and these things fall over and everything else gets soaked, but you can start a fire fairly quickly. So, well, it looks like everything has gone out. Now this is what's left of that original plug, and it's got just a little bit of an ember left. So if I needed to get something going again, I probably could. Okay, there are better people at this than I am. If they have just a small ember, they can actually get a fire going. I've never been able to do it. I would just start over. But we're almost 7 minutes into this thing, and this thing's lasted that long. But like I said, on their thing, they tell you right here, 5-minute burn time on it. I'm positive you should be able to get a fire going within 5 minutes. Now, before you even really start anything like this, what you're going to end up doing is you're going to collect all your fuel before you actually light this. You get your kindling, your starters, your very small stuff so that you can add to it. Then as that gets bigger, you'll add more and more on top of it. Okay. If you want to see more about building fires, check out the other video. If you want more information about what we do at Tried It For You, click on the notification button, subscribe to my channel, and click that like button so that you can get more information about my group. We are a very interactive group. I have a private Facebook group that you're more than welcome to join. The link is down below. If you've got any comments about this video or any other videos, leave them down below as well so that we can all partake in the wisdom that you may want to impart on us. Or if you just want to say hey, okay, do that as well. So like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and we'll see you on the outside. Take care.